Hello everyone, it's Derek here. Today is the third day for our COVID-19 poker challenge to double our bankroll in 3 weeks. Let's get started. Not the greatest flop and greatest turn. This helps his range. The turn helps his range way too much. Just gonna give it up. He may have ace high here, but oh, king high. Missed a chance to bluff him. This guy just 3-bets way too much. We're gonna put in a 4-bet. That's unfortunate. There's nothing we can do here but to fold. We have backdoor flush draw here. It's good enough to see bet. Turn an ace. Let's just hope that he doesn't have something like ace jack. Just gonna keep barreling here. That's unfortunate. Here, pretty sure he has at least like ace 9 or ace jack or something like that. There's no way he's doing this as a bluff against our range. So we just kind of have to fold here. Sucks we have no action with aces. This guy seems pretty bad. Calling, cold calling 3-bet out of position. It's not the smartest play. Pretty good flop for us. Gonna be like half the pot here. Quickly called. Let's just hope that he has something like pocket nines or ace 10 suited or something. We turn an open-ended straight draw. We're still ahead of ace 10. If he had pocket nines, he just turned a set. But that won't stop us from betting for value. Just bet something that ace 10 can potentially call. Here we'll just give it up. Since he only has $23 left, I think we just he could have two pair here, but since we have open-ended straight draw and he only has $23, there's no reason to just call here, so might as well just go all in case he has like something like a pair and straight draw. That way he's gonna call. Let's hope for the best. Oh, well. So he turned a straight. That's unfortunate. We're just gonna raise and get it in here. He has the open-ended straight draw, and then he got there. Happens. Off to a pretty unlucky start today. See, like over here, we 3-bet it, and this guy calls 3-bet out of position in the blind with 7-6 offsuit. That shows how bad it is. He is. But it's okay. Bad players win sometimes too. That's why we can be profitable in this game. We're just gonna fall here. We have no flush draw or anything. It's not worth it to continue. Just give it to him. Here we flop a nut flush draw. Got raised. There's nothing we can do other than calling here. I don't see re-raising make any kind of sense because a bad player never fold an ace here. So we just call and hope and see what the turn brings us. Oh, we turn a king. We're probably just gonna check and see how much we bet. This is really weird because if he has just ace, he'll never push all-in like this. So I'm actually thinking he might have something that's worse than that. Maybe like a flush draw and straight draw, which we have the lead right now. I'm just gonna call here. Oh shit. Ugh. Ran out of time. I was gonna call there. But it's okay. It's over the pot bet. I can I could be wrong there, so he might have like a nuts or something. But here we're just gonna check raise. It's a pretty bad turn for us. If he called with like ace king, then he get there. Just gonna check it to him. Can call this. Obviously he had a speed. Standard 3 bet. This guy never full bet, so I'll give him credit for a real hand. Here, we just call and see a flop with Jack 9 suited. Flop a straight here. In here we can bet a little bit. Since we got raised, just gonna put a little re-raise back, pretending like we're bluffing. So the big blind can very much have a 5. Very good turn. I guess he has a 5. Since he bet again here, it could be bluffing, but we have nothing that I can call him with. Here we're just gonna bet like pretty big. And no matter what happened, we're shoving the river. And go. Oh, he had a set. Unlucky for him. Oh, I'm just gonna 3-bet against he's under the gun race. Pretty good flop for kings. This guy never fold to c-bet. We're just gonna bet half the pot here. Here we can bet a little more. Since he called the flop, let's just hoping that he has like a queen. Doubles. Just call and see a flop. He only has $18 left. After flopping top here, top kicker, we just have to go with the hand. Since he only has so little money. Just gonna raise here. And then if he goes all in, we just have to call. If he really has like queens, kings, and aces, then you just have to give it to him. We're just gonna call here and see a flop with 10-9 suited. This flop benefit our range way more than his, so if he c-bet here, we're gonna call and try to outplay him later street. Just gonna call here. Check again. We're just gonna bet a little bit here, pretending like we have a 7 or even a 3. Just bet like $2. Hopefully we can take it away. There we go. Pretty good turn for us. He's never having a deuce here. We can keep barreling, or we can check raising here. But I'm leaning more towards betting because I don't want to give a flush draw another free card. We're almost never behind here, so we're just gonna jam it in. Hopefully he doesn't have pocket fives. That's the only hand he can possibly have. Yeah, he was probably just bluffing, trying to make a play at us. I see a flop with ace queen off. I'm gonna call once and see what he does on turn. We have the gacha straight draw to the nuts. Bet again. We just have to give it a hint. Probably have like ace king or something. Here, I can just call and see a flop under the gun raise. He's pretty tight play, relatively tight player. Oh, we can put the bet here in position since he checked. We have open day straight draw and backdoor flush draw. This guy could have a real hand, so since he raised, then we just have to give it up. Flop two pair here. Um, Got raised. Just gonna call here. It's a pretty bad turn. But if he only has a 9, he probably wouldn't raise the flop. He probably has like a pair and a 9. That's a possibility. Since he's betting so much, I don't think he has a 9 here. I'm thinking he probably has a flush draw more likely. If he bet like half the pot or like 75% the pot, then it's a clear fold. But since he bets so much, it makes it less likely that he has a 9 there, in my opinion. And over here, so flush draw misses, so we just have to check to him and then let him bluff at it. I really don't think he has a 9 here, because if he does, he probably wouldn't bet over the pot on the turn. And then he bets so much again. This makes it more look like he's bluffing, which we're gonna call. I think he has like a flush draw, 2 clubs or something. I can be wrong, but I'm gonna call here. Oh, he has a 9. Oh, he actually flopped it. Okay. That's okay. When you're making a read um, based on how much people are betting, you're just gonna be confident in your decision. Of course, sometimes you're gonna be wrong, but it is okay. Here's a regular, pretty bad regular. We're just gonna call here in position with nice. We flop middle sets, which is great. We're just gonna call here. If you're raising, then that makes your hand way too strong. Just gonna give you an opportunity to bet at it on turn. He checked, that means he probably doesn't have an ace. We just have to bet like a little bit. Putting him maybe like queens or kings, something like that, or even jacks. So we're gonna bet a little less than half the pot. Hopefully he's gonna call. Jack on the river doesn't change much unless he has pocket jacks, which I don't think he has it. If he does, he's probably gonna bet here. Um, let's just do like half the pot here. Hopefully he has like ace queen or queens or kings. Queens or kings gonna be a fold here. So hopefully he has like an ace. Hope he doesn't jam over the top. That would be that would really suck for us. Oh, he does. Honestly, here's the thing. He probably river jacks. Well, we can hope that he has ace jack. That's the only hand we beat. I guess he could have ace jack, but a lot of time he could have pocket jacks here, which sucks. But I don't think I'm gonna fold a set. If he has jacks, then good for him. Just gonna call. Hopefully he has ace jack. He does. He's overplaying his ace jack. He shouldn't playing that way, because we're never gonna have like ace king there, right? So over here, like if we had ace king here, and then we raise and he three bet pre-flop, if we have ace king, we're definitely gonna put in a four bet in. Since we just flat call, there's no way we have ace king here. We could have ace queen, but are we really gonna bet three street with ace queen? Like on the river, are we really going to value bet ace queen right there? Probably not, right? So when we value bet the river, that means we have better than ace queen. At least a two. I mean, at least two pair like a set. I guess he could put us on ace nine or something. But raising there on the river is just too greedy. Because almost never getting called by worse, right? Almost never. We turn a set here, and then there's a flush draw. We're just gonna bet half the pot. So yeah, he was just being really greedy there. And then if he was against it like a better player or better regular player, we're just gonna fold here. If he was against a better regular players, I mean, I guess I could make a case for folding the river when he jam all in like that, because a good player would never check raise all in ace jack here. When they check raise all in on the river, most of the time they have like pocket jacks. So, but we haven't we tagged as a fish bad regular players. That's why we made the call. This guy just three bet way too much. We're gonna put in a four bet here. Just gonna go over here. Over here, since this guy costs way too much, we just have to like put in a C bet. Doesn't have to be too much, just $10 something. Quarter the pot. Hopefully he folds. This guy's really, really loose. Okay, check raise. I guess he has a real hand here. He's never doing this with complete nothing. Just have to give it to him. He made three bet. Um, just have to call here. It's just way too little money to fold. Bet half the pot here. Flat top pair, good kicker. Good turn for us. Makes it less likely to have a king. Just gonna continue betting for value. That's a terrible river. Since we have two jacks, it's very unlikely he has queen jack. So I thought he had like a 10 there. We just have to check here. I don't even know like what can we beat here. Yeah, he has a 10. If he was betting the river there, we'd Definitely folding. Flop the nuts. We're just gonna check here, pretending like we're just doing a C bet, and then once it's called, just give up with the hand. Hopefully, he's gonna bluff at it. He does. We're gonna do a check raise here. To 14. So if he calls, it's pot committed. So we can just he's never folding the river. We just put it all in. Doesn't matter what he has. He's never folding. Okay, I guess he can't fold. He probably has like nothing there. Here we turn a gotcha straight draw. Bet pot, we just have to give it to him. Standard 3 bet here. Just gonna check here. He's never have ace king here. Almost never. So by checking, we might get some value later street from marginal hands like pocket nines, pocket eights, or something like that. So just gonna bet half the pot here. And then we're just gonna check the river because I don't think he's calling another bet with pocket tens, but he could very much bluff at it. Since the way we played the hand, it's very unlikely we have an ace. Probably has like a pocket pair or something, like I thought. We'll just call the C bet. Here, this guy never 3 bets, just gonna fold. Um, just take advantage and bet with position. Gonna put in a 3 bet here. Here, try ace 10 there. Interesting. Guess we missed some value there. Just gonna call here. Do a standard C bet. Blind versus blind heads up. We got a backdoor flush draw and two overcards. Definitely gonna C bet. Um, got three bad but a pretty big stack. With 10-9 suited, it's definitely worth to call and see a flop. Here, just gonna give it up. Over here, he checked to us. We can bet half the pot since we have the flush draw here. And we can turn a lot of straight draw as well. There's pretty much no bad turn for us here with our holding. Turn a pair 9. That might give us the best hand here, because I don't think he's gonna check a jack on a flop. Just check behind here, because I don't think he's gonna call with ace high again. Anyways, that's a pretty bad river. He could have ace king there. And pocket queens. Good thing we didn't bet the turn, because he's probably gonna check raise us there. Here he check raised on a 9-4-4 board. I'm not sure what he's trying to say. Probably saying that he's gonna have a pocket pair or something. We're just gonna call him and try to outplay him later street. Because I don't think he has a hand where he can continue with too much pressure. We're just gonna put in a raise here. It's very convincing that we have something really strong here by doing this raise. Because on a 9-4-4 board, there's nothing you could have. I guess you could have like. We can't call this, but I'm just trying to figure out what he can potentially have. Maybe a 4. It's kind of weird though. Just gonna give it to him. Standard C bet here. Just gonna bet a little bit here. Just gonna check here. Turn the king. He could have a lot of busted draw here. He's almost never having a 9. I mean, never having a 7. And then if he has a 9, he's probably going to bet the flop. So we definitely can bluff at this. Just half the pot should work. If he has like a busted draw, he's just going to fold. Okay, and then we get raised. Interesting. Seems like we're getting pushed around a lot today. Just have to give it to him. I don't know what he's trying to say he has. Maybe he has a 7? It's possible he has a 7 there. It's unfortunate. We have the backdoor not flush draw, so we can call here once. Just gonna give it to him. Flopping another quads 2 days in a row. Spit like really little. Huh. Lucky us, and he led to us. So that's just hoping he has like 10 jack here. Just gonna raise a little bit more. If he has like 10 jack, he'll call. Standard C bet his side flop. Pretty bad flop for pocket nines. Once call, we're almost like never ahead here. Even if you are ahead, we're against like king jack, jack nine, hands that still have a lot of equity against us, or even flush draw. It's pretty good river. Everything missed. Just gonna call out of position here. It's only like 90 cents more. He missed. Lucky for us. Gonna check here. We're gonna check raise here. We have a gut shot straight draw and a backdoor flush draw. And then an a5-4 flop doesn't really benefit him that much. That's a really bad turn for us. It might not be good for him too as well. Just gonna check and give up. I'm guessing it's like something like jacks or queens here. But since we didn't barrel the turn, we just have to give it up. If we want to bluff at it, we should bluff the turn as well. Just gonna fold. Here we can call once with pocket fives, hoping he has like ace king ace queen. Overall, we're having a pretty rough session today. Getting a lot of playbacks. It happens. This happens a lot in poker. No matter what level you're playing, you're just gonna go through rough patches like this. Feel like nothing goes your way, but it's okay. Flop, double gutter to the nuts. 7 or jack makes us a straight. Definitely gonna see bet here. Oh, we're gonna keep barreling here. Gonna bet pretty big. $10. That's about right. Gonna 3-bet here. Not gonna play pocket sixes. Calling a race. Out of position. Flop middle pair. Gonna see bet. Against under the gun raise. Just gonna 3-bet. Flop a nut flush draw. Do a standard C bet. Sit out the next big blind. Here we got 3-bet, we just have to fold. Queen Jack offsuit doesn't play that well out of position against 3-bet range. Okay, let's see how we did today. So we lost $110 while our expected value was negative 65. So we ran $50 off our expected value. It happens, and hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys tomorrow.